A fired-up Joe Biden threw out all the punches during last night's vice presidential debate. Was his performance strong enough to win over the all-important undecided voters?
Our buddy Frank Luntz sat down with a group of 27 independent voters in the state of Ohio. Frank?
I'm here in the most important state in America, Ohio, Cincinnati. We've got 27 people who are trying to make up their minds who to vote for, and they just watched the vice presidential debate. What did you think of Joe Biden? A word or phrase?
Energized.
Disrespectful and arrogant.
Well-informed.
Commanding and passionate.
In control.
Confident.
Articulate.
Agitated and offensive.
Straight shooter.
Were you surprised at the way that he presented himself? Was this what you were expecting? You say yes.
Yes, I thought he had a huge command of his audience. I thought he was well-spoken. I thought he spoke directly to the camera, which was really effective.
John?
Yeah, no, I've always thought of him as a stand-up guy, but he had a certain command and articulateness that I haven't seen before. He really did what I think the president wasn't able to do.
Dan?
To me, he kept interrupting. I wouldn't let the congressman finish his thought, like he was trying to throw him off track or diffuse a situation that wasn't good for Obama.
This group did have a positive reaction to Joe Biden. I want to show you one of the down clips where the vice president did particularly well. Notice that both the Republican and Democratic lines score quite high. Let's take a look.
There's not enough. The reason why the AEI study, the American Enterprise Institute study, the Tax Policy Center study, the reason they all say it's going to taxes will go up in the middle class, the only way you can find $5 trillion in loopholes is cut the mortgage deduction for middle class people, cut the health care deduction for middle class people, take away their ability to get a tax break to send their kids to college. That's why they arrive.
Great clip. So explain to me, why was Vice President Biden able to do what Barack Obama wasn't a week ago?
I feel that he was able to show strength that somebody in the White House should be able to demonstrate when they are in a debate situation, when they're standing up against world leaders. They need to have strength and a backbone.
One more.
I think that, first of all, he has the personality that emotes and does make people feel like they're with him. And I also felt like he used facts and backed them up with sources instead of just saying 6 groups.
Clearly.
And so that was impressive.
Clearly it was a very good night for the vice president. And I think, would you agree that he exceeded your expectations?
Yes.
Which is going to make the next debate between the president and the former governor of Massachusetts even more interesting. Back to you.
All right, Frank, thanks very much. No doubt about it.